So I'm sure you've all seen how we jailbroke the PS4 with the LuckFox Pico. Now of course this was on 11.00 but it does support other versions now. Now one of the problems that I found with this device, it's a bare circuit board. It's got no case. Now I did look online to see if you could buy a case, which you couldn't, and then I looked to see if I could get some STL files so I could actually 3D print my own. Again, no success. So in this video we're going to be looking at a case that I designed in CAD, and then of course I've 3D printed them. So the LuckFox Pico is a great device for jailbreaking your PS4, but of course you need a case for it because you just don't want a bare circuit board lying around all the time. It might get damaged and it's just better to put a case on it. So I've done a load of testing when I was designing this case. I went through quite a few different prototypes, different ways of sort of putting the case together, etc. Now I did test to make sure that the LuckFox Pico doesn't overheat or anything, and because of the way it works and how low powered it is, even when it's in a complete enclosed case, it doesn't get warm, it doesn't get hot. And then of course once it's jailbreaking the PS4, as soon as it's done that and Gold Hen pops up, it pretty much turns off and goes into a power save state mode, or you can just unplug it, it's not going to be a problem. Now of course the end goal is to get the LuckFox Pico inside the PS4, so it's the ultimate stealth jailbreak for the PS4 11.00. But anyway, I wanted to do the case first because not everyone's going to want to take apart their PS4 and then start soldering stuff in, especially because the plug and play solution does exactly the same thing. So getting the cases done first before I start butchering my PS4. So after designing the case and then settling on a final design after doing some prototypes, the goal was always to share the STL file, so you at home can print one if you have a 3D printer. Now it does work with an FDM printer and a resin printer. I just like the look of the resin printers because having that transparent kind of atomic purple or any of the other colours look really cool. And then for people that don't have a printer, I wanted to partner up with PCBWay and then have a link in there so people can just click the link, takes them straight to their site where they can buy one. Unfortunately, PCBWay are really slow at getting back to me and getting things set up. So rather than you guys thinking, oh, I don't have a 3D printer, I'm not going to be able to get one, as we've already got an Etsy shop where I sell a couple of bits of merch, and we'll take a look at that in a moment, I decided to print a load of colours and then stick them on the Etsy shop. So if you don't have a 3D printer, you can still get one of these cases. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the cases themselves. So as you can see here, we got the LuckFox Pico, and as I've said in the past, this is the Max Pro version. Now unfortunately, this is how it comes. It has no case. It's a bare circuit board. You can damage it quite easily. Those contacts might come into contact and short across. So yeah, let's get a case put on it. So as you can see, we've got a few different colours. We've got rose red, royal blue, atomic purple, sea green, and then this one which is a dark smoke colour. So if you don't want anything too fancy in your face, you could just go for that, and it's kind of blend in with the PS4. Now I love atomic purple, but I'm going to show you the sea green. So there's a little notch at the bottom here for the USB-C port, and then on the top cover again there's that little notch. Now they line up and it's a compression fit. It will be a little bit stiff, but at the end of the day, it's nice to get it nice and tight on there so it's not going to fall off. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. Now, if you are printing this yourself, the logo is on the inside. So unless you're using a transparent resin, you're not going to see the logo. So if you don't want to see the logo and you're going to print one yourself, you're not going to see it unless it's transparent. So we're going to have a look, see what the rose red one looks like. That's another favourite colour. And just to let you guys know, I buy clear ABS-like Pro 2 resin. So what this basically means is the resin itself is more like ABS plastic. So it's flexible, it's not going to shatter as easy. And the reason I buy clear resin is because I like to make my own colours. So I've got a load of resin dyes, and that's how I achieve the atomic purple, royal blue, sea green, rose red, smoke grey, and of course I can make any colour I like. So now we've got the LuckFox Pico in a case and we're going to use an atomic purple one. How does the whole setup look? Now I apologise for this little bit being blurry, I don't know what was going on with the camera. So we need to power the Pico, so we've got that USB to USB-C cable and that plugs nicely into one side. And then I got myself a really tiny Ethernet cable. This cost me like $5 off Amazon. So we'll get that plugged into the PS4 and the other side of the Pico. So this is pretty much how it's going to look. Now of course, not having that bare naked board makes it look a lot better. It looks stylish in the case, and of course you could use the black smoked case if you didn't want to have anything too in your face. So as I said, if you don't have a printer, I am going to be selling these on the Etsy shop. So let's just take a quick look at the Etsy shop and what I've actually got on there for sale at the moment. So welcome to the official Alien Gaming Etsy shop. And we've got 4 different things on sale at the moment. So let's take a look at the one on the far right. Now these are AFK clips. If you don't know what they are, AFK stands for away from keyboard. But of course, we're using control pads here. So this device kind of clips in under the thumbstick and keeps it to the left. What does that mean? Why would you want to do that? Well, if you're playing a game and you need to go away for a moment, or you want to leave a game on for a long time because you want to gain experience, I think Fortnite, you can use it on one of those. It's just really good so you don't get kicked out of games as well. Next, these are the keycap keyrings that I've been talking about for such a long time. These are keycap keyrings with the Alien Gaming logo on them, and they've got like a little chain. These are really cool, and you can actually put them on some keyboards. I know Cobby from Switch Brew and Magnus Hydro managed to get them on their keyboards. Next, we've got these little clips. Now, these are really cool. What they do is they go under your analog sticks on the Switch Lite and your Joy-Cons, and they lock those sticks into place. So when you're traveling, chucking it in your bag, it helps prevent stick drift. And then last but not least, of course, we've got the cases for the LuckFox Pico. Now, as I said before, they come in loads of different colours, and it's as easy as just changing this drop down menu. We got atomic purple, we've got the rose red, the sea green, we've got royal blue, and for people that just don't want something in your face, we've got the dark smoke. Now, as I said before, the STL files are on Thingiverse, so you can FDM or resin print one yourself. And just a quick note here, there's 0 reviews on the shop at the moment because it's not even a week old. So the orders that have already gone out probably haven't even been received yet, so reviews can be added. So if you want to buy something from the Etsy shop, link is in the description below. It really helps to support me and the channel, and of course we're going to have a lot more cool things coming up later on the Etsy shop. That RGB T-Virus lamp will be getting made and will be on the shop. I know a lot of people have commented on it saying, where did you get it? And then obviously I explain I made it myself, and then they're like, where can I get one? How do I make one? Or can I buy one? I will be putting those on the Etsy shop. Now, of course, as always, I'll chuck all the links in the description below. But the great thing is, now I've done this video, it's time to put the LuckFox Pico inside the PS4. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing next. So here's a cheeky look at the next video coming up. As you can see, it's all wired and soldered directly to the PS4. This was actually the very first test to make sure everything worked, and spoiler alert, it was successful. It worked fantastic. So if you don't want to miss that video and you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and then don't forget to hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. I'm JP, you've been watching Alien Gaming, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.